Hello and welcome back everyone to the Powder Toy. Last time we went ahead and had a lot of fun with the planet that I created, and I actually love creating planets in this game, but this time we're going to be playing with a slightly nicer planet that someone else made, and we're going to see what happens with various ways of destroying it. We are going to see what happens with this beautiful little bunker I built that's full of plutonium under the city. Every city needs its own plutonium storage. Everyone knows this, but is it gonna cause it? Oh, okay, it may have caused wow, the moon is being hit by the debris from that explosion. Looks like a nuclear bomb the size of a city does a little bit of damage. But if you look closely, only half of the world has been turned into a oh my god. What? Oh my god, deuterium is leaking out from something. Uh-oh. Deuterium is a little bit dangerous if a neutron were to hit. Oh god. It's gonna be part 2. Okay. Yeah, no, that made it worse. Wow, there's not gonna be much of a planet left after that. It's melting. It's all melting, and now we have a beautiful, beautiful sphere. I guess rebirth, you know? The planet will be reborn. Alright. Let's give it another second. Looks like gravity's pulling in all these little particles, and then we just have to wait for it to cool off. Alrighty, some time has went by, things are starting to cool down a little bit. I think I can handle the rest of this just with a bit of old water. Well, maybe not old water, new water works too. It'll give us a little bit of steam, but I do believe a large quantity of water is capable of cooling things down quite a bit. Look at that. Water is so good at carrying away thermal energy. It's almost like we use it to put out fires. Alright. There we go, and it looks like we gave them a little bit of an atmosphere. Wow, the rebirth of a planet. That's kind of beautiful in a way. I guess I should do my duty and cover it with water or something and make it survivable. Oh wait, I don't think that water is going to want to be on there while it's still that hot. The issue is there's a ton of coal and stuff which is just burning in the center of the planet, so it could be a very long time before it cools down. But with liquid nitrogen, anything can happen. What are... Oh my god, it's salt. And water just stuck from being cooled down so quickly. Okay, yeah, I'll cool things down. Very nice. Oh my god. The large planet is just not easy to cool down, even with excessive amounts of liquid nitrogen. It refuses. There we go. Now we're at a reasonable temperature, 20 degrees. Very nice. Okay, the outside is kind of cold. We'll just clean up a little bit. My god, I make such a mess in this game. Okay, maybe some normal water will be able to fix the, Now it's too cold. Damn, I can't do anything right. It's okay. I know how to heat it back up. No worries. No worries at all. We'll just pour oil on it. I'm sure that this won't have unintended consequences for the environment and the ensuing disaster. Very nice. Drop a little bit of... Oh, that did not happen how I expected it to. I expected there to be a lot more. Try this again. Wow. The last event was so crazy that it literally put water onto the moon. Scientists are stunned. Burn the ocean. Alright, fantastic. Now all we have to do is just make continents. Continents are kind of cool. Alright, yep. Okay, that's a lot of sand. That is probably more sand than is necessary to make a continent. Let's make one big continent. Pangea gang. Very nice. Beachfront property there. Very cool. Very cool. There we go. We have like a sand planet. Star Wars reference, something, something. Beautiful. And then we'll just go ahead and put like some sort of actual plant. Yay! Wow, look at that. It's recovered from the terrible disaster of nuclear annihilation. There's still like plutonium mixed throughout it and a ton of uranium as well, kind of funny. Uranium actually heats up under pressure in this game, so the planet's probably letting out a little bit of heat just from that. I wonder if we could see it. If we F6 heat display. Ooh, what is that? Is that uranium? I can't really tell what those dots are. Looks like it's grav. Interesting. Nevertheless, let's have a few more fun times. Let's simulate the moon crashing into the planet. That's always fun. Whee! Okay, you may have noticed that's not very fun because there's no real explosive force to this. So instead what we'll do is we will heat up the moon to ludicrous levels of heat. And then we will drop that onto the planet. Oh wow, look, the ocean is going and growing the plants. Very nice. Okay, this is now at 9,700 degrees. We will remove the core. Oh my god, this is going to be brutal. The moon is falling. Oh my god, even from that distance, the heat's reaching. Oh. Oh. This just isn't fair. The moment it touches, it just... Ooh. I wish I could have both open at the same time, the fancy display and the heat display. So the moon has way less mass than the planet, of course, but the amount of heat it held is just... Most of the heat energy hasn't even gotten over here yet. The planet is putting up quite a fight, though. Even over here, it's not even really that far into boiling. It's always interesting seeing the fight that's put up. But it looks like in this case, the planet is kind of just chilling. I mean, definitely damaged, but not as much as I would have expected. And actually turn this planet back into a Mega Chad. But that's not my goal. We're going to reload the simulation and try something else this time. First, we're going to remove this deuterium because it makes an absolute mess. Alright, fantastic. There's just a giant, like, cave system under the city now. It's going to cause several people to die. This time what we're going to do is we are going to increase the gravitational pull of the moon. So we're going to have to turn on our gravity field view. And let's see what happens. So, the gravity field is starting to reach out. And as the moon grows more and more powerful, the question becomes clear. Will it start stealing from the planet next to it? You can actually see the water! Look at that! The water in the other planet is starting to bulge towards the moon. The tidal forces are getting so strong. Wow, look at that. Not quite strong enough to pull it all the way away. And I delete it and it goes back like that. That's so neat. So what we're going to do in order to figure this out. Oh wait, they are a particle. They are not what we want. We want a gravity something. Short term, no, I want gravity pump. Changes gravity. Ah, fantastic. So we're gonna put it real close. There we go. We're going to see what happens when we put a black hole next to this poor planet. Oh, it's stealing the ocean! Look at it go! Turning it into steam very quickly. Oh man, it's stealing all of it. You can't see it yet because it's within the area. Wonder if I... Oh, it's all steam. Probably because I'm using the heat tool on it to get the field to expand. But look at that. As the field expands, it's starting to just rip apart the other planet. It's stealing all of the material from it. Now, as it stands, it can't grab the stuff that is solid. But what it can do is grab things that are liquid. And we can help out liquefying. Oh yes, I'm a professional of liquefying planets. Please check my resume on the matter. Actually, if we're gonna liquefy, might as well use titanium. Let's form 2 new planets from 1. It does look like it's stealing quite a bit of material, though. It is not having trouble. Alright, here we go. Are we prepared? Ooh. And look at that. That is the slow ripping apart of a prideful planet. Oh, now you can see the other one. Oh my god, is there going to be anything left of the main planet? I may have made the gravitational field on the other one a little bit too strong, so let's strengthen this one's. Let's make them even. Will they both be even size after? We'll melt everything down, including the people. And the space station. Bye-bye. And now the question is clear. Wow, that other planet must have a lot more gravity pump on it. It is a bit larger there. Okay, and now we go ahead and we set, oh, ambient heat simulation is on. Okay, we're gonna have to cool the outside. Most efficient way to do that is with our good friend liquid nitrogen. Very nice. And any moment now. Wow, that is so neat. You can tell they're pointing towards each other. Now, one of the planets, it's much more obvious. This one is really pointing towards the other one. How is the heat transferring between them? I'm kind of curious. Yeah, there's some heat over here. I don't know why. If we put the liquid nitrogen, you can see it definitely leaves a cold spot wherever it goes. Then you can see the heat slowly go throughout the planet. But what's really interesting about this is just looking at the shapes they've made. Like, we have a perfect teardrop here. And while it's kind of to be expected because you know what's going to happen, I mean, the gravitational force of each other are going to be pulling, it's very interesting actually seeing it happen, even if you kind of expected it. I mean, I'm kind of curious what an ocean will look like on this one. Oh, wow. I don't even think it can support an ocean, it just gets instantly stolen. I think this is the most water it can handle being on it. Any more water and it just instantly goes to the next planet. Wow, we can make like a way you can swim across them. If we keep adding water, they'll just connect at one point. Oh, this is neat. Very fun. What is that stuff getting to the top of it? That's weird looking snow, not gonna lie. Alright, let's see if I can just heat this up a little bit to get it to stop freezing. Just use some fire. Alright, wow! This side of this planet doesn't even have, like, any water. There it goes. Yeah, I was about to say, that was a little bit surprising. But we really can't add an ocean to this planet. It's just immediately stolen by the larger one. Are they connected? Is that it? We have a connection between the planets through the water supply. Oh, this is so weird looking. This is so interesting. I split a planet in two. Wow. Really makes you think. This area right here is just the flow of the water is really interesting. The heavier things like the salt water is actually being pulled because it's heavier to the other planet, but the normal water is able to stay. That's just, the effect of this is just kind of crazy. Fresh water is coming across, the salt is being added to it, and then it's being pulled to the other side. Who would have expected such a thing? I'm kind of curious if something happens to this planet, if it'll just spread it all the way to the other one. I guess this is how we will end this video, with that question. Let's go ahead and perform an attack. I mean, it's to be expected. This is my channel. Alright. Wow, the music really did just hit really upbeat for this moment. Okay. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and fill it with plutonium. That's not the right thing. Plutonium. I want a song made out of me just saying plutonium. Would be my proudest moment. Alright, so we have a massive explosion inside of this planet. Let's go ahead and look at the heat display and how it travels. So the ocean is disappearing. But will it disappear in time? Will it disconnect before the heat oh my god, it did. Wow, the ocean disconnected and this planet's fine. Huh. It looks like it was like a safety blanket. Wow, I expected the heat to go across so quickly that they'd both be melted. This one's certainly heating up a tiny bit, but compared to the other planet, it's not even close. I mean, the steam is carrying a bit of heat across, but if I help out a little bit... Huh. I mean, the radiation is going across because, you know, heat can travel through space, but it's pretty impressive that the damage is this low. We could actually put water on this planet to save the other planet. The March of Water. The March of Water. Maybe a little bit too much water. It's okay. We're the firefighters sent to save you. That's a lot of damage. But heat. Oh my god. Look at the heat display. It's really picking all of the heat off of it. Water is so good at this. Water, I'd like to hire you. You good at your job. I mean, other planet still pretty hot, but when it comes to it, this is a lot of fun. It's so much fun playing around with things like this. I love these simulations. Alright, liquid nitrogen time. Liquid nitrogen time. Big freeze. I like how the ice is just freaking out over here. It can't, even here, it can't decide whether to exist or not. Pretty relatable, actually. Okay, fine. We have to end here, because otherwise I'm gonna ruin all my content for the next video. So there we go. We split a planet in half. I'm pretty happy with this. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.